everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, then welcome back. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. That way we stay connected. And also give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this video. I'm going to be reviewing Kirky by Mason Francis Kurkdjian. So that's the bottle. And I also want to share this box because it's just details that relate to the whole vibe of the perfume. It's a star and a little cute little stick figure doodle. So, this whole perfume is about, nostalgic vibes, and I guess he's paying homage to his childhood. So I just thought that was cute. Okay, anyways, so let's just get into the blurb. So the blurb online is, it's a poetic invitation to reveal our inner child. A lighthearted fragrance that conveys an insatiable desire for freedom with a sillage that resonates like a burst of laughter. Joyful, spontaneous, deliciously nostalgic. It says, mouth-watering, tangy, tutti fruity accord, a cloud of white musk, touch of vanilla. That's what the MFK website says. And so, Fragrantica says, let's just go over the notes, right? So it's a 2025 release, floral, fruity fragrance. That's what they categorize it as. Main accords are fruity, sweet, musky, powdery, vanilla. The top note is raspberry and peach. Middle, gummy candy and fruity notes. Base, white musk and vanilla. So let's just go over my experience wearing this. I wore this for a couple of days now, and I'm really familiar with it by now. So first off, it is really long lasting, even though it is a lighter fragrance. It's not a heavy, dense fragrance. It's pretty long lasting. Also, the sillage is amazing. I got a lot of compliments wearing this, so people definitely smell it off of you. And yeah, it's really long lasting. It lasts all day and it lingers into the morning until you shower it off. It is a very long lasting fragrance. I do about 4 to 6 sprays of this stuff and it lasts me forever. So, prior to recording, I sprayed some on my wrist. So, the top notes are still there. To me, the top notes are, you get more raspberry from this. Like a tart raspberry. It's slightly sweet, but more of a tart raspberry. There's some peach in here. The top notes don't last too long. I say they go away after about 20 minutes and it goes directly to the candy. There's gummy candy and fruity notes. The fruity notes that I get from this perfume are, it's like I want to say it's citrus because it's like a tangy fruit. It's either strawberries, raspberries, oranges. It's a really tangy, fruity note, Also, the gummy candies, you can definitely tell there are gummy candies in here, but it's more, you definitely get, what I want to say is that this perfume is supposed to evoke nostalgic feelings, and I want to say that this fragrance can be whatever you grew up eating, right? Whatever candy you grew up with mostly is whatever vibe you're gonna get from this fragrance. I could imagine somebody saying, oh, this kind of reminds me of Skittles. I could totally imagine somebody saying it's Laffy Taffy. I could totally imagine somebody saying it's like a hard candy, or, anything that you grew up with. I think you can translate into what this smells like, any kind of fruity, tangy candy. I definitely get that whole sugary, gummy candies as well. I could picture somebody saying this smells like Haribo gummy bears. I totally get that. I do get that as well. But to me, out of all the candies that there are, to me, what I get, and I've said this before, if you watch my shorts, is this reminds me of Wonka Runts out of all candies, right? Wonka Runts. So we have them here in the States. You're going to see them if you ever go to one of those candy stores where they sell, the candy stores in the mall where they have candy by the, in bulk, they sell it by the pound. Or like at the movie theaters, that's where you're gonna see these Wonka Runs. So Wonka Runs, they're the banana shaped little hard candies. They have the spherical green, red, orange. They're basically, covered in confectioner's glaze, and they're chalky candies. But this perfume doesn't have it like a chalky quality to it. It's just that when you eat Wonka Runs, like when you're eating them, and the flavor that you get when you're like sucking on the candy is basically like a tart, tangy, a fruity, tangy candy, right? So this is what this is. It's a very sugary, tangy, fruity candy like smell. So to me, however Wonka Runs smell is like, however Wonka Runs taste is what I want to say, is what this smells like. And like, I'm sorry, like I keep smelling it, and I keep like thinking there's something wrong with me, because I'm like, why does it smell like Wonka Runs? Like, that's what I get from this fragrance. I get Wonka Runs. Like I'm just sticking to it, because every time I wear it, it just reminds me of, it smells like how Wonka Runs taste, and so the dry down is white musk, and you definitely get that white musk. This is the classic Francis Kurkdjian white musk. You get vanilla, but it's not really a vanilla dominant, but there is vanilla in here. But my experience, it's like I have really unique experience, a very unique experience wearing this, right? I compare it to Wonka Runs, and now I'm saying something else that I don't hear people say. To me, the dry down of this is a very crystal / sugary dry down. And I almost want to say the dry down of this smells like a lollipop, or like, I don't know if anyone's ever passed by a candy shop or been in one of those old fashioned candy shops where they make their own like lollipops, their hard candies. But I mean, I have, and that's what it smells like. It smells like a crystal sugar vibe. Not cotton candy. No, this smells like somebody making a lollipop. It smells very, very sugary in the dry down, but somehow it smells very crystally, right? And I don't think it's completely bizarre for me to think that, because I mean, this is the guy that gave us Baccarat Rouge, right? This is the guy that had a collaboration with Baccarat, the crystal manufacturer, and he gave us Baccarat Rouge. And Baccarat Rouge, is supposed to smell like crystal, right? It has that crystal, like a melting crystal vibe, right? So somehow he incorporated a crystal here, whereas this doesn't smell like a crystal vase or anything like that. This smells like a crystal candy. Somehow he was able to translate his skill into making the dry down of this smell like a crystal candy, aka a lollipop or hard candies, stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I get. So my summary of this fragrance, and I've gotten to really know it, starts off like a tangy raspberry. The middle part, and you get this throughout your wear, is Wonka Runs. Yes, I totally think that it smells exactly how Wonka Runs taste. It's a sweet, fruity candy. A sweet, fruity, tangy candy. And the dry down is like a crystal candy. So I'll repeat: raspberry, Wonka, tangy, fruity, sweet candy, and the dry down of this beautiful white musk, but also crystal candy. So that's what I get. That's my experience wearing this. Really fun perfume. Although it is a candy perfume, it's very unique. It does not smell like any other candy perfume on the market. It's very sophisticated for being a candy perfume. So don't worry, you're not going to smell like a teenager. You're not going to smell like a 12-year-old or an 11-year-old. You're gonna smell really sophisticated with this. It's definitely really, really unique. Also, I think that, yeah, but you also get the classic white musk that Francis is so great at doing. So it definitely has the Francis Kurkdjian DNA. I believe it's from the white musk. He has a really specific white musk that he uses in his fragrances. So yeah, so ideally, I mean, I totally see this being someone's signature scent, especially if they're into like sweet fragrances. But ideally, I think it's for like summer, spring. I totally see this being in the winter too. So I think this is like signature scent worthy. I think it's like ideal for me. Ideally, it's for like a night out or, you know, warmer weather, but I totally see this being in the cold weather as well. Yeah, that's why it's like it's hard. I'm kind of like, wait a minute. Yeah, I think this is a going out fragrance. I'm just going to stick to it's a ideally going out fragrance, warmer weather. But yeah, overall, a really fun wear, really beautiful fragrance. I really enjoyed wearing it. High compliment getting, and you know, it's really fun. I mean, and like the backside too, there's like little doodles by Fran. I guess like he's paying homage to his childhood. So yeah, overall, really great fragrance. I really recommend it. And that's it. That's Kirky. Thanks for watching, and give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Cool, see you in the next one. Bye.